Hello, thank you for joining with me. We will be reading section 4, What is Sin? This is in the Workbook for Students, Part 2. I am reading out of the complete and annotated edition of A Course in Miracles. What is sin? Sin is insanity. It is the means by which the mind is driven mad and seeks to let illusions take the place of truth. And being mad, it sees illusions where the truth should be and where it really is. Sin gave the body eyes, for what is there the sinless would behold? What need have they of sights or sounds or touch? What would they hear or reach or grasp? What would they sense at all? To sense is to not know. And truth can be but filled with knowledge and with nothing else. We'll go down and read footnote 51. The idea in this paragraph is that sin is a break with reality, the reality of spirit. Therefore, to maintain itself, sin must distance us from reality. It does this by giving us physical senses. Sin gave the body eyes, which distance us from reality in two ways. First, our senses do not provide direct knowledge, but rather stand forever outside what they are trying to know, always reaching but never truly grasping. Second, our senses look on a world of illusions, a world that seems to prove that the insanity of sin is actually the truth. The body is the instrument the mind made in its striving to deceive itself. Its purpose is to strive, yet can the goal of striving change, and now the body serves a different aim for striving. What it seeks for now is chosen by the aim the mind has taken as a replacement for the goal of self-deception. Truth can be its aim as well as lies. The senses then will seek instead the witnesses to what is true. So the senses then will seek instead the witnesses to what is true. 52. In the Course, the witnesses to the truth, the witnesses our senses should look for, are expressions of love in the world. For instance, see chapter 19, section 4. They, the messengers of love, the senses used for the purpose of seeking love, will be as careful to let no little act of charity, no tiny expression of forgiveness, no little breath of love escape their notice. Sin is the home of all illusions, which but stand for things imagined, issuing from thoughts which are untrue. They are proof that what has no reality is real. Sin proves God's Son is evil. Timelessness must have an end. Eternal life must die. And God himself has lost the Son he loves, with but corruption to complete himself. He will forever overcome by death, love slain by hate, and peace to be no more. So I'm going to say that again. And God himself has lost the Son he loves, with but corruption to complete himself, his will forever overcome by death, love slain by hate, and peace to be no more. A madman's dreams are frightening, and sin appears indeed to terrify. And yet what sin perceives is but a childish game. The Son of God may play he has become a body, prey to evil and to guilt, but with a little life that ends in death. But all the while his Father shines on him and loves him with an everlasting love which his pretenses cannot change at all. 53. Jeremiah 31:3. I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore I have continued my faithfulness to you. How long, O Son of God, will you maintain the game of sin? Footnote 54. Psalm 13:1-2. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I take counsel in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? The above passage takes the traditional cry, "How long, O Lord?" and transforms it. Instead of us asking God how long he will wait before he frees us from our trials and our enemies, Jesus is asking us how long we will wait before we return home to God. As the rest of the paragraph implies, we wait because we believe we have sinned and therefore cannot come home. But our supposed sin is just a childish game, and thus our original innocence remains unchanged. Why then are we waiting? Shall we not put away these sharp-edged children's toys? How soon will you be ready to come home? Perhaps today there is no sin. Creation is unchanged. Would you still hold return to heaven back? How long, O Holy Son of God, how long? And this is the What is Sin section 4 of part 2 of the Workbook for Students. We will be reading parts of the commentary daily for the next 10 lessons and for the next 10 days. Please bookmark this video and either listen to it or go in and read this section each day. Section 4, What is Sin, part 2 of the workbook of the Workbook for Students, Thank you so much. I love you.